Hey everyone, this video is called Justin Bieber, Satan's Satanic Distraction. Now, why would I say that about a 16-year-old who seems to be doing really well for himself, lots of fans, and we must remember we live in a world that's pretty well abandoned God, apart from maybe 5 to 10% of the population. It's there's hundreds of millions of people who have no regard for God, or who want to worship another god entirely. And Satan uses a lot of distractions, to keep people from wanting to know God. One of the biggest vices he uses is idolatry. If he can get people interested in something else that seems more interesting than following God, he's going to do that. And he often uses it through things like sports, rock bands, and people like Justin Bieber. At the moment, you go on the internet, type in Justin Bieber, there'll be thousands of websites dedicated to him by all these teenage fans, and this is all they're interested in. Mostly teenage girls, hopefully, but they make all these websites about him, and they spend all their time doing that, and at the same time ignoring God. It's like Satan saying Justin Bieber's important, and Justin Bieber is not important at all. But Justin Bieber's not the only one Satan uses to keep people occupied with things apart from God. He's raised up other people in the past, like Melissa Joan Hart, who made that evil series Sabrina the Teenage Witch, introducing a lot of young people to witchcraft and the occult. Same thing with the woman who wrote the Harry Potter series. It's a real attack on the young. Get them while they're young, get them distracted into other things, and then they have the mindset when they're older, when they get into things like sports and things, and that all these things are important and God's not, and God's just sitting there saying, I am God. These things are not your gods. It's no wonder at the end of 1 John, where it says that, dear children, keep away from idols. Christians have to be careful of that, Just Christians can be so easily distracted. Things like their job, their family can, as important as they are, we need to work to feed ourselves and our families, and you're meant to spend time with your wife and kids and that, but some people can get carried away with their family so much they want to go out every single day, do things together. Oh, let's go on another camping trip this weekend, and it's just they get so caught up in that, and then don't even have 5 minutes for God. Now, if a family wants to come together and spend time with God, that's awesome. Well, that time alone with him is very good as well. Back to Justin Bieber, the subject of this video, mainly. Although God is the main subject, it's just the way he's being used. He probably doesn't even realise it. The songs he's singing are sensual. They do promote sin. That one where he goes baby, baby over and over like 500 times during the song, and even the music he sings doesn't glorify or even speak about God. It's as though Satan brings people to idols and stuff, and they start getting interested in the idols, and then the idols lead them even further and further astray. In Old Testament times, people started worshipping these false demons and gods, and then later on down the path, they were like drawn into all kinds of immorality. That's why a lot of secular music is so dangerous. Maybe not so much Justin Bieber's, but people like Madonna and who's a bisexual, and other people, and who are just like outright homosexuals or lesbians. Bands like I think it's Striper, and Queen, and bands like that. They just promote the most ungodly things, and you're listening to this stuff all the time. It warps your brain, warps your soul. And these idols that people have been spending so much time and attention to just lead them into all kinds of sins and stuff, and Justin Bieber needs to get out. Apparently his mum wanted him to be like a Christian singer or something, and he doesn't really seem to have done much of that. He's was signed up by Usher, and I don't know what his beliefs are, but I don't think he does Christian music at all. And it's just sad now that Justin Bieber's just caught himself up in the world with worldly things, and he's just leading other people away from God to himself and the things that Satan wants to promote through him. I hope he gets saved. God bless.